Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Room. In the last chapter, we got warped God knows where, because we were messing with things that we don't really understand. And today we get an FMV. Ooh. Well then. And a new glyph. That's a different glyph. Where on earth am I? The odds are probably not on Earth. Right. Well, we got a note. A queer sense of movement. Not quite turning, not quite falling. I felt myself cross the threshold and the visions abated. Perhaps they only served to drive me to this place? The route back closes behind me, but a way forward opens ahead. Something is drawing me on. In case you are with me, I will try to guide you along the path. I pray you never came. I pray you are just another of my dreams. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, keep an eye on this. Remember this, for later viewers, because it will be useful for another puzzle. So, we've got a table with lots of weird stuff on it. I think somewhere there is a label. Yes, I see that switch. We'll deal with it in a second. Pretty sure there's a cool label around here somewhere. I see that too. We'll deal with it. Okay, I guess not. So, flip the switch. And we have these two things. Obviously, we're going to need to find cogs with those. So if we keep moving around, we can pull this down, because there's a track. Oh, and there's the label. It is a limited edition English drum table. And you can tell that it is, again, from Talisman, just by the font. Okay, we have to enter a code here, but we have no idea what that code might be. So, except that it will probably pop up here. Yep. Okay. Hold on one second. Alright, sorry. My mom has just wanted to discuss lunch, which is always a wonderful thing to discuss. She's a really good cook. We're having leftover chicken. Let's see. Oh ho! I see something. Right. Keep that on. Right. Zoom in. And we can... Aha! Yeah. Alright. Turn, and we see a slidey switch. And a drawer opens with a cog. A small gear. Alright, well. Pull out. Let's see. I didn't say that. Let's see. What can we do here? Well, we can come in here. And we can put that there. And that bottom slidey moves. And it opens up this puzzle, which is a pain in the neck sometimes. What you have to do... Dude, yeah. If you let go of it, it goes back to the beginning, so don't let go of the mouse. You have to move it around, and it will, if you're close enough, it will turn on these thingies. And then you can move this and up there and into there, which causes that thing to turn. And then you have to do it all over again. So come up this way. And let's see. Do it like this. And around like this. Good. And over like this. It's not really hard. Let's see. Like this and out around. Dude. And it's not hard, but some of the interaction is a bit uncomfortable. And we can flip this switch. You actually have to flip it. You can't just click it. And that starts a thing. Yeah, okay. An orb. A metal orb. There's something strange about it. Well, if we move this like this, we come to a design, which I think we've seen. Click it. Yep, the orb. Ooh, damn it. There we go. Really? There we go. Oy. And there is a small gear. Yes. Good. So, let's see here. But before we place that, we can do something else. Check it. Triangle wave key dotted S. We'll come back to you. So, triangle wave key. So, start with this. This should be dotted S. No, dotted S. This should be key. And this should be triangle wave. And we get this coin. Well, we don't have anything really to do with it, so let's go place that cog. And that slides aside too, and opens this up. It is a drawer. And in this drawer there are some, not actually tarot cards, and a strangely shaped key. Well, let's see. Anywhere to use that strangely shaped key? Yes! Yes, there is. And, uh-oh, stuff is happening. Okay, so we might as well, we click it once, we get a switch, which changes where that screen is. I think this thing looks like a hat box. I don't know that it's supposed to, but it looks like one. And let's spin it again. Let's see what happened over here. Oh ho! We get a key. Now, you know what to do next, right? To get the other one, we come back in, spin it back. No. There. Slide the switch back up. Sit through the cutscene again. I should mention, for me, watching someone who doesn't know what they're doing do a puzzle game is painful. So, yeah, I won't ever do a puzzle game blind. I like to know the answers. If you don't like that, I'm sorry, and I will totally understand if you don't watch these anymore. But yeah, it's that's the thing for me is you gotta know. I gotta know the answers, or I get frustrated. Okay, here. So key. We has a key. We can turn the key, and we have this thing which we can turn. Okay. Well, we've seen other things happen with this. What happens when we turn this crank one space? We get... Okay, we have a jellyfish with music notes for feet and a net thing. Okay, so let's move it to the side. And out, back in. And now it's basically asking us what was there. And that was the jellyfish with music notes for feet. Now, I got tripped up on this because, yeah, it's this jellyfish. But you remember there was another jellyfish. So, we're going to move forward again. One last turn. No, just there. Good. And back around. And in. Yeah, see? Well, no, it's the same jellyfish. Okay. But this should be a net, not that jellyfish. I kept using that music note jellyfish. And I could not figure out why I was having issues. Okay. So, obviously, we need to click one more time. One more turn. Get this thing back into actual alignment, I guess. And there are now buttons. In the original phone game, you had to hit them both at the same time. They changed that for the PC, obviously. We've got numbers. 309 is, yeah, and we've got this stuff. Okay. Now you actually want to come to this side. Yeah, if you turn these things, that one cannot turn. So you need to learn, get stuff to get it into. That looks about right, and that's about right, and that's about right. 5, 7, 3. Yeah, it's about like this is actually the angle you need. So, promise we'll do something with that plate later. 5, 7, 3. And that's done. Oh boy. Yep. But we can't do anything with this puzzle just yet. We see a block inside there. And on this side we've got that, but we can't do anything with it yet. So, let's return to our plate, which has 2 holes, or 2 pegs that fit right into those holes. Turn it. And out comes a piano keyboard, yes! Now, remember how I told you to remember those marked keys on AS's note for later? It's later. And that's a coin slot, obviously. I mean, at least it's a player piano, rather than just a ghost. Okay. Hit the button. Follow the leader. It gets really upset at you if you miss, if you screw up. So don't screw up. It does one of those nasty scare chords like the piano in Big Boo's Haunt. The ambient music is so creepy, or the ambient sound is so creepy. And we get a metal handle. And another metal handle. So we can go back to that puzzle now. And it's another talisman piano. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so come around. We have the Schiller. We stick the handles into these slots. And now we can turn this thing by turning the handles. So, and if you look, we can slide that in there. Right. There we go. Yeah, you're going to have to learn. Okay. If I can slide that. Good. Yeah, you're going to have to learn rotational symmetry, by the way. Note where yeah, you don't have to zoom out. I well know better than that. Okay, so this one. Hold on. So we've got a thing up top left on this side. So we want it top left or top right on the other side. We can't really do, well, we can do that. But we could also make it, we could make it bottom left. If we just turn it this way, it'll wind up on the bottom left. But if we turn it this way, I'm so bad with these stupid, there we go. If we turn it this way, it's now over there. What happens if we turn it this way? Twice. Now it's on the bottom. And then we turn it one more time that way. Let's see. I'm going to take this off just because I don't like. It's there. We need to. Yeah. Okay, so. Let's see. We turn it. Let's turn this one more time. Okay. There. Now turn this 1, 2. Oh, dang it. Okay. Let's see. I'm not very good at this, you might have guessed. You need to have a good spatial reasoning. Ha! I got it. Okay. So we're going to need to get one in what is the bottom left looking from this side. So it needs to be the bottom right if we're looking at it from this side. So let's turn, looking for a, okay, so here we need to get it basically to the bottom left. Yeah, it's the wrong side right now. So what happens if we turn it? Okay, so right now it's bottom left. If we turn it like this, now it's bottom right. And it should, if we turn it again, be where we need it. It is! Yeah, that puzzle can give me trouble, regardless. As you can tell, of course, that block absolutely cannot be in there. But, well, it's magic. Or something. And we get a red gem in a metal plate. Well, I think we know what to do with that. And it puts it away, and that clasp opens. So, yeah. There should be 2 clasps open. Oh no, only one. And when that, those 2 open, because that's a hinge. Yeah. Okay. Can I zoom in, please? Oh, I was zoomed in. Now I gotta zoom out and then in. The red has to go here. So that will always tell you something. And if we look through this thing, we see red loops just sort of there. You have to put, well, yeah. Let's see. So we come here. And let's see. So we're going to try and... Luckily, none of these things are subject to gravity. Put that there, come around the back, and we can take the blue gem. Come around again. Now we have to be a bit more cautious, but not much more. Oh, wait, I forgot. Just, that works. Come around and take the green gem. That looks kind of like a peridot. Really. Let's try that again. Dude, turn. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Alright, so obviously we're going to need... I'm going to move that there, and let's pull this down here. And that there, and that there, and that there. And we're going to pull this down there, and this here, and this here, and this here. And that gives me all sorts of room to pull shit up and out of the way. There. Pull that there, pull that there, and there, and there. Then we can just pull that out and up. Luckily, it isn't one of those puzzles where you have to do it in a certain number of moves. Ugh, I hate those. I'm not good at those. We got a yellow gem. Alright, good. Now we zoom out and back in. Now we have to place these appropriately. Now remember that these are the colors of the 4 elements, generally, in alchemy. Yep. It's telling you basically if you screw up the placement, you can change it. So red, fire and water must be opposed, and air and earth must be opposed. But I can never remember which side air and which side earth are supposed to be on, so we'll see if I got it right the first time or if I have to change it. I got it right the first time! If you get it wrong, the links don't link. But we've been, school and board games have schooled us to put red and blue opposite each other, so you've probably naturally have a 50-50 shot at this crap. Okay, so here we are. And it's interesting. Very interesting, isn't it? And a door opens, and out comes a little token. Obviously, we have to get it into the hole. So, we move it. There's a button. It rotates shit. Hit it again. It rotates shit back. This is literally just... This isn't so much a puzzle, it's just manipulating shit. But remember, this was a phone game, and it would have been actually probably very fun to do on your phone. I mean, it's sort of fun to do with my mouse. And there will be a bit of a puzzle bit later. And you bring it there, and there we go. And we get a light. Okay, come down here this way and turn on your... We have a glyph. We need to turn around until we can see something for the glyph to line up with. Ah, there we go. So, come up a little and... There we go. And that causes another stone. And another hole. Obviously, we're going to have to do this because there's no... And we're going to do this. And up and there. This. And up and over. And this. And this. Now, you do it this way. You have to bring it this way. That's part of the trick, is that, you know... But if you get it wrong, it's not like you have to start all over again. You just have to keep... Okay. And... Once again... We get a light. And this. And another glyph. And I think... I'm not sure if we need to be up or down. So, just keep... Okay. We'll need to be up, but we're also going to need... to turn this thing to make it appropriately. Now, before I do this, when I finish this, there's going to be a very startling intro. There will be a series of images that flash on the screen very quickly, one of which is a person, and it can be, if it's not quite a jump scare, but it's close enough for government work. So, if you have jump scare issues, please be advised. Looks about right. And here we go. Luckily, all of this noise and the steam does sort of prepare you, so you're probably not going to be... But that guy appearing out of nowhere can be kind of freaky. Also, if you've got your sound up, the noises can really get to you. You made it through, unflustered, I hope, as there will surely be sterner tests to come. You've taken the first step on a longer journey. Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I see no benefit in hiding the truth of your predicament. There is no way back. Not for any of us. For now, you are as trapped as I. Press forward with heart, my friend. There are many more rooms ahead. Yeah, specifically there are 4 more games in the series, 2 of which I do intend to LP for the channel. The room Old Sins is not available for Steam, and the room A Dark Matter is a VR game, and VR makes me puke. So, unfortunately, I will not be playing that. Old Sins may be available for Steam by the time I get to where I could, where I've LP'd the other 3. But we'll just have to see. So, that's it for now. As I said, my next LP, after a short break for, research and practice, will be Passage of Time by Yukles. It's a Zelda classic, and I hope to see you there. Thank you guys for joining me for this little game. I've really enjoyed doing it. So, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.